Welcome to Speed Lessons. Today, the First Crusade. Ready, set, go. It's 1095 AD. Oh look, it's medieval Europe. Oh, now it's in an economic downfall. Well, the reason is because, you see, here in the West are the Roman Catholics, and they're led by the Church in Rome. Here are the Orthodox Christians, led by the Church in Constantinople. And here are the Almoravids, and here are the Seljuks, and here are the Fatimids. These two are Sunni, and this one is Shia. You see, these guys hate each other, and these guys hate each other. So they're always at war. Just remember that. But the Jews are also not doing anything. You see, the reason the Jews aren't doing anything is because if the Jews came out, let's just say the Christians would like to murder them. People did not like Jews these times. Let's just say that. And wait, did you catch that? You see right here, it's Constantinople. This is where the Church of the Orthodox is. And right here are the Byzantines. And literally a few miles from there is the Seljuks. So anytime there could be a showdown. And these two are very strong, but this guy, the Seljuks, are stronger. So the Byzantines have to think, and this is what they come up with. Hey, could you guys just give us Anatolia and you guys just leave? No, we're stronger also. Okay, I have Plan B though. Yeet! Okay, for real though. So this is the Pope Urban II. He leads the Catholic Church. He's in France because he's been exiled by the anti-Pope and the Holy Roman Emperor. Meanwhile, he's chewing on some baguette, and then a bishop comes in, and he's like, "Your Holiness, the Byzantine Emperor needs your help to defeat the Seljuk Turks." The Pope first says no, but then the bishop says he wants to reconquer Jerusalem. Jerusalem, eh? Yeah, so what should we tell him? Tell him. So, on the 28th of November, 1095, in Clermont, the Pope and talks with the nobles, and he's like, "Hey guys, could you just send your soldiers to fight this menace?" And also, this guy, Adhemar, is going to be leading the troops in August 1096. So what do you guys think? They respond, "Deus Volt. Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt." Anyway, the reason he is getting them ready till August is because they want them to get ready with their armor, food, swords, and horses. And so he's telling them that if they go, their sins will be forgiven. Everything is going well until in April 1096, in the city of Amiens, right here, there's this priest called Peter the Hermit. Yes, you heard me right. And there's this other guy called Walter, who's this guy right here, and he's a French lord. And he's about to tell him something. "Hey Walter, have you heard about the new holy war?" "Yeah, man. Too bad only rich people can go." "Wait, I thought you were rich." Anyway, what is your point?" I think poor people should get a chance too, you know." "Huh, so you're saying you want to start a crusade of peasants? You know, that's a very funny joke, you know?" "Wait a second. You aren't actually going to do this, right?" "People of Amiens, we must unite to reconquer the Holy Land. Who is with me?" "We are!" So yes, an actual crusade against experienced soldiers by farmers. Farmers against experienced soldiers is actually happening. I wish I was joking with you. And meanwhile, in Germany, there's this count lord called Emiko who has no paintings, who was basically like, "Hey guys, I like this crusade idea, but instead let's go kill Jews, alright?" So sadly, on May 1096, he and his forces killed a total of 5,000 Jews. I don't know why, a German killing Jews, that just seems way too familiar to me, you know? I'm just saying. There was many acts of heroism, and the Catholics won, so Emiko had to leave with his troops. By May, everybody was already on their way. But then chaos would strike. Yes, chaos by farmers. First of all, Walter got arrested for pillaging. Peter also got arrested for pillaging. And for pillaging, Count Emiko's army was just destroyed. Sonico had to run back to Germany. And now in Constantinople, these two meet a very angry emperor who just lets them go. Well, okay, Peter, let's go. We're going to fight the Muslims, Peter. Let's go, Peter. Come on, Peter. Anyway, now they're off to fight them, the Muslims. But first they have to conquer Nicaea, because if not, they will get surrounded and die. And by September, these two and a knight called Reynold are having an argument on who shall be the leader. It gets so big that Peter leaves immediately. So they said they're going to share. And you see Reynold right here? This is going to show off how Reynold is an amazing soldier. So let's see Reynold's first battle. Oh, he surrendered. Well, he surrendered to Kilij Arslan, the Seljuk emperor, who had an idea. He was going to ambush Walter, and he did. In the Battle of Sivlot in 21st of October, 1096, Walter died, and his army too. It was because the Seljuks used their greatest weapon, the cavalry. But the crusade was not over. You see, now the nobles and the princes will have their turn. And oh my god, that's a lot of leaders. Well, if you look, that's Hugh of Vermandois, Godfrey of Bouillon, Baldwin of Boulogne, who is the brother of Godfrey, Bohemond of Toronto, Tancred of Galilee, Raymond of Toulouse, Adhemar, and Stephen II. And there's more! There's Robert II of Flanders, his brother called Robert II, who, by the way, is the son of William the Conqueror, and Richard. Just Richard, nothing else. And all of them take their own path. Everybody takes the Germany path. Raymond and Adhemar take the long path through northern Italy, and everybody else takes the short path. And when they meet the emperor knows princes and nobles well. They want to take land for them. He knows that they're going to take land for themselves. So he tells them that they have to promise to return all the land. And also, they have to take Peter, because why not? They all sadly say, fine, we'll take him. Except for Tancred, because Tancred was never even there. Tancred snuck around of Constantinople, and he was already on the other side, waiting for everybody else. And now they were going to go after Nicaea once again, and the Seljuks were coming after them. And you were saying, "Oh my God, history is going to repeat itself again." Well, an old friend of mine used to tell me, "Hey, Your Majesty, there's a new army of Crusaders coming." Oh yeah, they're probably our farmers. Don't alert the army. Well, they actually conquered Nicaea by June 19th, 1097. They did it. They used their intelligence, or at least that's what the history books tell me. And these five guys are about to have a nice chat. It's mine. This castle is mine. No, it's mine. It's mine. Actually, guys, remember the deal? It's mine. Oh, yeah, totally. We all remember. And also, the Byzantines had a right to worry because the Crusaders liked to kill innocent people. And so they were all angry, but they knew they couldn't find an ally, so they moved on with it. Your Majesty, remember the Crusaders? Yeah? What about them? They captured Nicaea, and they're trained soldiers. Give me my army. You see what I did there? I took out the recorder, because I'm funny. I think I'm funny, but I'm not. Ha 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 ha. And now there's going to be a new battle. On July 1st, 1097, the Seljuk army clashed with the Crusader army in the desert. There was two sides. There was the battle for the camp and the battle for Toronto's position. I mean, our military position. It is the Battle of Derlium, where Bohemond is being surrounded by a Seljuk commander, and the Emperor is being attacked by Godfrey, Adhemar, and Robert. Let's talk about Bohemond for a bit. You see, they're in this circle formation, and these guys are brave people. You see, they have to stand in the desert, the hottest day of the year, for 7 hours, no food and water. These guys are the real men of steel, just saying. Anyway, the Seljuk commander left, and so the Emperor follows suit, and the Crusaders win again. And now they have a new obstacle right here. You see, there's this mountain range called the Taurus Mountains, which are quicker and more dangerous to pass through. And there's the Anti-Taurus Mountains, which are slower and safe. And they have to go through to get to Jerusalem. So they all choose wisely. Yeah, the Anti-Taurus Mountains, guys. Anti-Taurus Mountains is the best. Anti-Taurus Mountains. You know, Anti-Taurus Mountains, guys. Anti-Taurus Mountains, guys. Anti-Taurus. You know, we must do Anti-Taurus. Hey, Tancred, you think what I am? You think what I'm thinking? Yeah, man. Let's go Taurus Mountains. Let's focus on these two. Whoa. They're about to have a showdown. And, basically, Tancred tells, Baldwin to get off, because they're not getting along well. And then he tells him, like, a roast or something, and then he just leaves. So Tancred's like, alright, I'm just gonna go on with the Crusade. And we did, and to wonder what Baldwin is doing, he went over here, and he conquered Edessa for himself, and he became the Count of Edessa. He made the first Crusader state, which is a country run by a Crusader or a Crusader general. Meanwhile, in the Taurus Mountains, the horses are starving, the people are dying, but they survived. And then they're going to meet up with Tancred over here in the Battle of Antioch, which lasted a long time, as you can see here. It looked like the Seljuks were going to win, but the hungry Crusaders used their intelligence, and they tricked the Byzantines to leave them. So now Bohemond said that he can break the deal because they broke it first. And they used siege towers, which are towers that you use in the siege. Very simple. And they defeat the Seljuks. Psych, they're still hiding in the mosque. And now the Seljuk army has sieged them, so now they're being reverse sieged. And down here, and also, Stefan decided, yeah, I'm leaving, guys. Goodbye. And also, to add insult to injury, he told the Byzantines that they're not coming back. But miracles happen once in a while. You see, on June 3rd, this guy had a vision from St. Andrew that he knows where the spear of Longinus is, which is the spear that pierced through Jesus' side. And he found it. But now people were questioning if it was real or if it was fake. And he asked Adamar, and he was like, oh yeah, it's real. It's not like we have one in like Rome or something, but yeah, it's totally real. And this encouraged the Crusaders to keep on going. So now there's a battle. And according to many Crusaders, they said that once they charged the Seljuks, they saw angels and saints fighting with them. So they charged the Seljuks, and the Seljuks ran away. Even though the Seljuks had twice the manpower, it is unknown why they ran away, even though they could have killed them in like 5 minutes. And the guys in the mosque surrendered. But bad luck comes to the Crusaders. A disease spreads, killing all the Crusaders, including, well, half of the Crusaders, including Adamar. And the troops' morale goes down little by little. And Hugh was like, yeah, I'm leaving, guys. I don't need this. Bohemond kicked everybody out. And now, he's the Prince of Antioch. And a new challenger approaches, everyone. And it's the Fatimids. You see, they control Jerusalem. So Raymond now leads everybody to get them. But then he's replaced by Godfrey, because they found out that it was fake. And the reason they found out is because they jumped into a fire, and if they died, that meant it was fake. And if it was real, that means God will save them. I wonder if this was their version of the Tide Pod challenge, you know? I'm just saying. Anyway, on the 7th of June, 1099, they arrived here, and they finally did it. Jerusalem, people. They finally arrived in Jerusalem. And now, they were going to siege it. And they tried everything. Anything you could think of, they tried it. Well, in their technology. And in the 15th of July, 1099, they did it. They conquered Jerusalem. But first of all, they decided to massacre some innocent people. Many Jews, Muslims, and Christians were killed. At least 30,000 innocent women, children, and men were massacred. But the Crusaders win. And now, Godfrey declares himself the Lord of Jerusalem. Psych, the war isn't over. There's another battle going on. Because these guys, the Fatimids, want to reconquer Jerusalem. But on the 12th of August, 1099, they give up. They retreat. That means the First Crusade is a victory for the Crusaders. And in the war, including the People's and the Prince's Crusade, more than 210,000 people died. Civilians and military. And now there's a new pope in charge, because the other pope died during the Crusades because of a disease. And now there's 3 types of crusaders. You see, these are the guys who were mocked because they left. These guys are the ones who are famous, and these guys are the ones who became Crusaders kings. And there's one who died. R.I.P. Adamar. Oh, you thought I was gonna play the flute, didn't you? Because you were right. Anyway, now the Byzantines were ruling all this land, and Rome was now rising in power. But wait, did you catch that? Godfrey is dead, and now Baldwin also rules Jerusalem. But it's not over for these Crusaders, as the Seljuk, Turks, and the Fatimids are now coming in to reconquer these Crusader kingdoms. And there were many minor crusades, but in 1147 was different. It got so big, the call for Crusaders got so big that there was another one that was twice as dangerous. Wait a second, I just noticed something. Alright, so if I check this, how many Crusades are there? I'm really curious. How many Crusades are there? It's not like there's like a million different Crusades. Like, why would you go through all these Crusades? Why?